And today I have a lot of fun things to show you guys. I have a finished object, I have a current project, and I actually have cross stitch too. I totally forgot about that whenever I had shown you guys what all I made last year. So I'm going to talk to you guys about my current cross stitch project today too. But before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone who is here today watching. I really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button so the YouTube algorithm picks me up again. And also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you're interested in finding Pharaby on Instagram, she is Pharaby_Fable. I will link that below for you guys. Also, I'll flash on the screen. I am Knit in the Zone on Instagram, and my yarn shop is Train Track Fiber Designs on Instagram. Everything will be linked below for you guys. So I think that's everything. Let's get started. I'm going to start with my current knitting project just because it's on top. Okay, so my current project is Clad. I think that's how you say it. It's ISKLAD. It's a Caitlin Hunter project, and it is an oversized sweater knit from the top down, raglan shaping. And I'm trying to make sure I don't lose anything here. I have a puppy dog helper, so we have to make sure we don't stab her with needles too. But this is what I have done so far. It's grown quite a bit since I showed you guys at first. I'm almost ready to start the ribbing on the bottom, and I'm really happy with it. It's supposed to be very oversized, so that should be fun, should fit. I didn't swatch, I didn't do anything different than the pattern calls for, so hopefully everything's going well. It does have cute little cable details right here. I don't know if you guys can tell. There's a cable detail right there. The only thing I have left to do on this is I have to do the ribbing on the bottom, and then I have to actually pick up the sleeves, knit 2 sleeves, and then pick up around the neck so that I can actually do the, whatever, the little ribbing around that part, and then I'll be done. I am knitting this on my Chiago interchangeable needle set, and this is the, what size is this, Fair? Okay, these are 8s, so it's a 5.0 millimeter needle, and they're size 8s, and the yarn I'm using, I don't have the ball band down here, but it's a Mad Tosh. I think it's called Mountain Merino Wool. I think is what it's called. And it's kind of a thick and thin situation. Back whenever I had first bought that yarn, I was gonna knit it into something else, and I was kind of like, I don't know, I just didn't like the yarn. So I had a whole entire sweater's quantity stashed away. Like, I think I had either 8 or 10 skeins. So I don't know how much I had to start with, but I think I have 3 left, and I still have to do the arms and the waistband and pick up around the neck. So I should have plenty enough to finish it. Yeah, but I like the yarn now, so I don't know why. I don't know. I guess just you go through different phases where you like different stuff. So anyway, I like it now, and I'm happy with it. And I actually better put my pattern back in here so they don't get separated. So, oh, and it's living in my Feelin' Super Fun tote. I think I got this at Knit Picks. I think I got it at Knit Picks a while ago. I don't really remember, but anyway, it's by Eco Bags, or ECO Bags, so that's who it's by. Anyway, so that's my first thing I'm working on, and I have a finished object as well. You helping? Are you helping so much? Thank you. Pharaby is feeling like the biggest helper in the world right now, apparently. She wants to touch everything and just like really help me out. I really, really appreciate. Let's talk about Pharaby for a minute while she settles down. So this week, Pharaby had some really fun accomplishments. She got her Advanced Trick Dog title with AKC, so I put a picture of that up on my Instagram, but I'll put a picture in here too, just because I'm proud. I mean, she's like super smart. So she got that. And then also we started doing some public access training. Not really super like anywhere dogs can't go, but she doesn't know that. So the past few weeks we've been going a lot of places with her vest on, and her just really, minding her manners, focusing on me while we're out places. We go places like hardware stores, sporting goods stores, places like that are typically pet friendly. Obviously ask in your area before you go do anything like that, but I want to make sure she is really super comfortable. I guess not really comfortable. She's always comfortable, but I want to make sure that she's actually minding her manners really, really well before we start trying to do public access for real, because where I live, we actually do have public access for service dogs and training. But with that being said, obviously you're supposed to, like, you know, make sure your dog's not acting a fool before you do that. You don't just want to be like, well, I have public access and I can't. So anyway, yeah, so we've been working on that really a lot, just really, really trying to make sure that she's, for one, focused on me, because that is her job as a service dog. You know, she is supposed to be focused on me and alerting me to upcoming panic attacks and, you know, helping me work through that and keeping me really focused on the here and now, rather than letting me, you know, forget what I'm doing or go into a panic attack. So that is her task. That is what she is supposed to do. So if she can't do that out in public at places that she is allowed to go as a dog, I don't feel like it's right, legal or not. I personally just don't feel like it's okay for her to do that, you know, to even attempt doing that. So we've been working really hard on that, and like I said, she got her trick dog title. So she has her novice, intermediate, and advanced trick dog titles now, and we're really proud. I can tell you what I'm wearing before I tell you what's off my needles. So this is my So Faded. This is a sweater pattern by Andrea Mowry. I've had mine, I think I knit it for my birthday sweater like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. It's been a while. And I love it. I wear this sweater probably more than any other sweater that I have. Don't know. Pharaby says it's worn out, y'all. I wear it all the time. She's like, she wears this thing. It's a broken record, y'all. I really do. I love it. And the yarn, it's my Meadow MCN blend from my shop, and the colorways, these were all Outlaw colorways, but it was the 187 kit that I made years ago. And yeah, I'm not gonna stand up and show you guys because I have a dog on my lap, but it's, you know, it's all of these colors right here that you see. So the next thing, I have a finished object, and it's my Hearts and Flowers socks. So this is a pattern by Wendy D. Johnson. The yarn is Hawthorne in the Fremont colorway. I think that was a kettle dyed one. I feel like my camera is off center. Anyway, I think it's a kettle dyed version of this. This is from Knit Picks. My goal back whenever I actually cast these on was to knit through that whole entire book. So I will cast on another pair of socks from that book. And I just want to knit them all just because. So, not a super fan of hearts, but it is what it is. But this is what they look like. And up the back, I only did the flower detail, which I don't know if you guys can see, but I only did the part that's considered the flower up the back. And I did that, you know, of course, both socks match. The other thing, I'm done in a sense if they're off my needles, but I haven't woven my ends. I was playing yarn chicken on this one, I didn't realize, so I have extra little bobbers up here. And yeah, so they're done in the sense of like they're off the needles. Their ends aren't woven. And to be honest, I'm just gonna be really honest, there have been many socks that I have knit, taken off the needles, and just worn with their little tails and just stuffed that on in the sock. So, not my proudest knitting moment, but it happens. So the other thing that I do want to mention, and this had come up in a knitting group that I'm in on Facebook, I had noticed someone else complained about this. So sometimes whenever you get these yarns like this, for some reason, I guess maybe bigger dyers don't like actually dye the middle of their skeins. I don't know, and I'm not trying to hate because I am an indie dyer, and like I understand that, like, you know, it is hard to get everything to be right. But I feel like this is just kind of a little bit shitty for being a larger brand. It's cheap yarn too. I mean, it's like, I think Hawthorne's like $10 a skein or something, so it's cheap anyway. But I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way against them. These are very hardy socks. I do like this base. This is probably my third or fourth pair of Hawthorne socks that I've made. So I like the yarn itself, even though it is an expensive price point, but and it wears well too. But anyway, the color is what I'm talking about. See the difference? I don't know if you can tell on the camera or not, but like the color difference, like this sock is just altogether lighter than this sock. And they're knit out of the same exact skein yarn, but you can particularly tell up here on this part and this part. So it's just a little bit. So the next thing I want to show you guys, I didn't actually remember that I had done this whenever I filmed what I made last year. So last year, whenever I wasn't knitting and I was kind of like trying to figure out something else to do, I started cross stitch, and I had never cross stitched before. I think I did maybe, I don't know if I did cross stitch when I was little or not, or if I just saw somebody and I feel like I did. But anyway, I started doing a little bit of cross stitch last year. And this is one of the things that I've been working on. This is what I have so far. I'll see if I can find a picture of it. It looks like this for the part that I'm working on. So, I don't know. I thought I would just show it to you guys. So last year I actually did a few cross stitch patterns. I made a llama, and I made like a little teacup or teapot or something, or coffee cup or something. And I made a Georgia. I made a few things. Anyway, so I'll see if I can find all those because I didn't really do anything with them. That was kind of why I started doing cross stitch, because I feel like a lot of the things that I knit, I don't actually end up using it really as much. Like last year I made 2018 I made 13 sweaters. So I feel like a lot of times I just make a lot of stuff and then it's like, okay, well now what? Because I just have like a bunch of crap basically that I mean, it's fun to make and I like it, but like I don't need that really. So I started trying to find another craft that I could do that would be, you know, fun and give me that like sense of doing something, but at the same time like would just be able to really go in a file folder and like not be a big deal, because I'm more of a process person. I like to actually do the process of knitting or cross stitching or whatever I'm doing more so than like, I mean, I like a finished object of course, but it's more of like, oh cool, I finished this object. Like it's not necessarily like I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to wear it, because I still have not even really worn a lot of the stuff that I've made. So basically, I just like to make stuff. So I don't really have anything new that I've cast on or anything. Pharaby's like trying to kiss me. But yeah, so I don't have anything else really on the needles or anything to show you. I want to make something else. I want to cast on something else kind of smaller to take the place of the socks that I was knitting, but I don't know what I want to make. I've actually been wearing my shawls lately, which I've been wearing them wrapped like a scarf, kind of, with my jacket, my denim jacket that I wear all the time. So I've been really liking that, but I don't know that I need another shawl. I kind of want to make another shawl or either another cowl, and I don't know which one. I'm kind of like, I just want to make something. So I'm gonna probably cast on something like that soon, but I don't know. I'm just not really sure. All right guys, so I think that's it for the day. So thank you so much for watching, and leave a comment, let me know what you're working on like always. I really appreciate you guys being here. Don't forget to follow Pharaby on Instagram, check out my yarn shop, and follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, and subscribe here, all that good stuff, and we will see you soon. Bye guys.